We are back on GMA with a series that looks at the rise and fall of the late football star Aaron Hernandez. Josh Rivera, who we've seen in West Side Story and the Hunger Games franchise, is starring in the new American Sports Story, and he joins us now. It is so nice to see you, Josh.
Yeah, nice to see you too. Thanks for having me.
Well, and this is a really interesting project because, of course, Aaron Hernandez is pretty notorious. New England Patriots star, later convicted of murder. And you are taking a different look at his story through this project.
Yeah, something that I felt was really important is, in order to do my job successfully, I have to take all the information that I'm given and find the humanity in it, right? So the show does a really good job, I think, at kind of providing emotional context for the viewer. You know, not necessarily to excuse or justify anything, but to give that kind of background that you might not otherwise get from more factual-based mediums like a documentary or a news cycle.
Well, and with the news, so many people did follow this story in the news. We certainly covered it a lot here. What is it like, because you've played some lovely characters in the past, what's it like to play such a notorious character?
It was a really cool challenge. There was obviously a lot of information that I had to look at, and there's this existing perspective too, you know. A lot of people already know the story, a lot of people already have opinions about it, so the interesting challenge was, you know, I can't really copy that and imitate what I think people want to see. I have to find a disposition or like an essence that's compatible with the outlook on it, so that I can also take steps to tell the larger story, you know.
Well, let's take a look at a clip.
Stop. What are you talking about?
The Wonderlic score isn't what we needed it to be.
I told you I suck at tests.
And it's okay. These teams just talk to each other.
That's why I gotta run.
And this was somewhat familiar to you because you have a background in playing football.
Yeah, I played football for a few years. I was a linebacker and a guard.
A linebacker and a guard who ended up becoming an actor.
Yeah,
How does that happen?
I don't know. I just kind of shifted. I did a musical one year, and I decided I liked it, and I just kept pursuing theater. So it just kind of went that direction, I guess.
It all worked out the way it was meant to.
Yeah.
We were just laughing a minute ago because you had to get to set very, very early.
Yeah.
Because your arms were filled with tattoos.
All sleeved up. Yeah.
All
that's
sleeved
right.
up, and the artists had to put this all together. Okay, we see a picture right there.
Yeah.
How long did that take?
It took about 3 hours every morning.
Every morning.
Yeah.
So
it was
you
quite a
washed
bit
them
of
off every day and started over?
Yeah, we had these like special oils that we would rub onto the tattoos to get the adhesive off, and it was quite the process. Yeah, it was something. Even
before you started, and we see you there, how did you bulk up for this role? It definitely took a lot of physical as well.
Oh yeah, I had a really good trainer, and it was just, you know, working out like 5 days a week, and just the shakes, just so many shakes.
Oh, shakes.
All kinds of shakes.
You were drinking shakes. For a minute, I thought you meant you were shaking.
Oh, no, I wasn't shaking. It's probably good exercise anyway. But no, it was just a lot of protein shakes and just tons of food. And in between every meal, I would drink shakes. Just shakes all the time. Yeah.
Well, that's the secret, guys.
Yeah,
shakes.
there you go. There's the Hollywood secret, guys.
Thank you so much for joining us here. We really appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you for having me again.
And the first 2 episodes of American Sports Story, Aaron Hernandez, are streaming now on Hulu. New episodes air Tuesdays on FX. Great work.